Have you ever noticed how the best teachers make even the most difficult concepts easy to understand? They explain things simply, using language we can relate to. This clarity is no accident. It's the hallmark of true mastery. When we can explain something simply, it shows we truly understand it. This idea is at the heart of the Feynman technique, a powerful learning method named after the renowned physicist Richard Feynman. Feynman was known for his ability to break down complex scientific ideas into digestible pieces. He believed that if you couldn't explain something simply, you didn't truly understand it. The Feynman technique encourages us to adopt this same approach, turning passive learning into active understanding. It's not about memorizing facts, it's about truly grasping the underlying principles. The Feynman technique is not just for academics and scientists, it's a versatile tool that anyone can use to learn anything faster and more effectively. Whether you're trying to learn a new language, master a musical instrument, or excel in a new sport, the Feynman technique can help you achieve your goals. The beauty of the Feynman technique lies in its simplicity. It consists of just 4 easy-to-follow steps. 1. Study. Choose the concept or skill you want to learn and study it thoroughly. Don't just skim the surface. Dive deep and try to understand the underlying principles. Take notes, draw diagrams, and ask questions. 2. Teach. Imagine you're teaching the concept to someone with no prior knowledge. Explain it in your own words as simply and clearly as possible. Use analogies, examples, and stories to make it relatable and engaging. 3. Fill gaps. Identify the areas where your explanation falters or where you struggle to find the right words. These are the gaps in your understanding. Go back to your study materials and revisit those areas until you can explain them clearly. And 4. Simplify. Refine your explanation, making it even clearer and more concise. Use simple language, avoid jargon, and focus on the most important points. The goal is to explain the concept in a way that even a child could understand. Let's take woodworking as an example. It's a hobby that combines creativity, precision, and a deep understanding of materials and techniques. From selecting the right wood to mastering intricate joinery, woodworking presents a multitude of challenges that can benefit from the Feynman technique. Imagine you're learning how to create a dovetail joint, a classic woodworking technique known for its strength and elegance. The process involves cutting interlocking pins and tails that fit together snugly. It can seem daunting at first, but the Feynman technique can make it manageable. Section 4. Feynman in action mastering wood joints. Here's how you can apply the Feynman technique to master the dovetail joint. First, study. Research different methods for cutting dovetails. Watch videos, read books, and study diagrams to understand the angles, proportions, and techniques involved. Next, teach. Imagine explaining the process to a friend who's never touched a chisel. Break it down into simple steps using clear language and visual aids. For example, you might say, first, we mark the pins on one board and the tails on the other. Then we use a saw to carefully cut along the marked lines. Then, fill gaps. As you teach, you might realize you're unsure about the correct angle for the dovetail slope or the best way to ensure a tight fit. These are your gaps in understanding. Go back to your resources and clarify these points. Finally, simplify. With a deeper understanding, refine your explanation. Create a step-by-step guide with clear diagrams and concise instructions. This simplified guide will solidify your knowledge and serve as a handy reference in the future. Section 5. Unlock your hobby's potential. The Feynman technique is a powerful tool for unlocking the secrets of any hobby. By breaking down complex skills into smaller, more manageable steps, you can accelerate your learning and achieve mastery faster. Remember, it's not about memorizing facts. It's about truly understanding the underlying principles and being able to explain them simply. So embrace the power of simple explanations, apply the Feynman technique to your own hobbies, and watch your skills flourish.